Live for God Studio Productions.
This is Cooking with Brian, a cooking show with food that actually tastes great.
Hi folks, welcome to Cooking with Brian. Before we begin, you want to make sure you get a good cup of coffee, friends. Nothing like coffee. Okay friends, today we are going to learn how to make oatmeal raisin cookies. Your disclaimers for the day: if anything bad happens, you take full responsibility. If anything good happens, you give me the credit. But most of all, please thank the Lord for making this recipe possible, friends. Okay, the first thing you need to do is you need to get a nice expensive mixer like that, and you want to put in 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour in a bowl. Then you want to add 1.5 cups of white sugar. Okay, then you want to put in approximately 1.5 cups of brown sugar also. Okay, then you want to put approximately 1 teaspoon of salt in there. Okay, you want to put about 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Okay friends, then take some cinnamon, like 1 heaping teaspoon, and go ahead and throw that in there. Okay friends, you want to put slightly less than 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract in there. Just slightly less. Okay friends, then you want to go ahead and put 4 eggs in here. Okay friends, then you need to pack 1.5 cups of butter into something you can throw in the microwave. If you have people in your family that's lactose intolerant, Blue Bonnet Light does not have any milk in it at all. So you want to go ahead and put 1.5 cups of pressed butter. If you're fortunate enough, you have a 2-cup measuring cup like mine. You want to put about 1.5 cups of butter in here. Ain't gonna be exact, just fairly close to about 1.5 cups. Okay friends, we're gonna go ahead and slap this bad boy in the microwave. Oh, we'll see about what a minute does to it here, friends. Okay friends, we put this in the microwave for about a minute. That way it softened it up somewhat. Not completely, but it should be good enough to mix up in here, friends. Go ahead and dump that in the bowl. Go ahead and mix that up. Okay friends, go ahead and preheat your oven to 375. Bake 375, friends. You'll have to excuse my other cooking going on here. I'm cooking me some homemade spaghetti sauce here and some spaghetti. All with my new cookware, of course. Red copper. Loving the red copper stuff. Okay friends, then you want to go ahead and put in 5.5 cups of oats. Close enough. So that was 18 ounces of oats, 1 pound, 2 ounces. It's about a whole box. Pretty easy to deal with. Okay friends, then you want to take a 2-cup box of raisins. Go ahead and dump that in there also. Okay, then you want to just take a fork, maybe break your raisins apart just a little bit before you start stirring. Then go ahead and stir with the fork, friends. It'll be good, good, good. Okay friends, you want to make sure that you spray your pan. If anybody ever tells you to cook cookies on a cookie sheet without spraying the pan, they're full of crap. They're setting you up for a mess. Okay friends, then you want to just take 1 teaspoon. Make sure you leave plenty of room around these cookies because it don't look like you're putting much on here, but you'll be amazed at what they do when they cook. You want to make sure you leave plenty of room around these cookies. Hopefully they'll stay on the pan because they'll spread out like crazy. You don't want to put very many on a pan because they're going to spread out while they're cooking. Put those in the oven and set your timer for 8 minutes, maybe 9 minutes at the most, but not any longer than that. Definitely no longer than 10 minutes. Ovens will vary, but I would say 8 to 10 minutes. 8 minutes is probably good enough. You don't want to burn them, friends. Now when you cook these for 8 minutes, take them out of the oven and set them on some hot pads and leave them there. Leave them sitting there to cool for no less than 1 hour. Do not try to take them off with a spatula or anything. Leave them on the pan you're cooking them on for at least 1 hour or you'll end up with a disaster. Okay friends, that's what they look like when they come out of the oven. Look kind of like that. So make sure you leave them on the pans that you cook them on. Leave them on those pans for at least 1 hour before you try to scrape them off there, because if you do it before the hour is up, you're going to have a disaster on your hands, guaranteed, friends. So, okay friends, I hope that is a blessing to you. We'll see you next time. Bye y'all.